We are going to take your picture, but that's not the present.
That's going to happen in this family no matter what.
The present is something that your daughter worked really hard on.
Yes.
She's going to come out and show it to you
She's
now.
had so much to do.
She sure does.
She's practically perfect in every way.
Well, not
Mary
everybody.
Poppins.
Says the brother.
Mary Poppins.
So are you going to...
She's
Okay.
waiting.
Hello, Daddy.
And I have to say, this was a project that Tom was very helpful to me on.
Thank you, Tom.
Hey.
It would not happen without everybody's help, because everybody participated in what's in the scrap.
How nice. Bless her heart.
And, anyway, Tom was a great help too, because I'm real ADD. So, some of it may look kind of junky or gaudy or something, but
It's perfect.
No,
It's perfect.
But anyway, hope that you'll enjoy looking at it. We thought about a lot of things to give you, but we thought you would like this because you like reading about your vacations and stuff,
Yes.
even years later.
Yes.
So these are letters and pictures from all of us and then some other family photos and things.
Well, thank you, honey.
So I love y'all very, very much.
Thank you, daughter.
That's so sweet.
Thank
Look
you.
at there. Look at there on the front.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't
Boy,
it?
we were younger then.
And it's going to take you an hour or two to go through this.
Made from the heart. There's
So-
Jeb and Butch and Jan.
We're
There's
still
That's
cruising
it.
after 60
We've got
years.
this.
There's that picture that Mimi made for us on there. Oh,
We thought if we waited to give it to you tonight, people wouldn't have time to look at it, so.
no. Oh, this is so nice.
That is nice.
Oh,
gracious.
look at Leon. Isn't he cute?
There's you.
She got a lot of freckles.
I started crying. I couldn't.
Yeah.
There's you.
Uncle Bro, you didn't have to do
This
that.
is so sweet.
Jeb helped.
Has everybody seen it?
No.
No.
No, nobody's seen it.
Jan
Oh.
and Tom, the only ones that have seen it.
And Melanie and
There's
Justin.
the courtship.
All right. Justin.
And of course, Mother Jeb was a huge help in getting the photos. I was constantly asking him for photos, and he was so
Oh.
good to send me everything I
Do y'all
asked
want to
for.
hear about our courtship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna do.
Yeah, tell it.
Read it. Do
I
it.
read it.
My version is shorter. Would you prefer?
No, we want all the gory details.
The courtship. Nell's view of our courtship. It won't be the same as Leon's. We always went to the same small church, but we never spoke to each other that I remember. I always thought he was very stuck up. Then one day, in my freshman year of high school, we were riding the bus from Hillcrest to Vickery. I always sat near the back of the bus and talked to lots of kids. I was seated in the window seat, and Leon came in and sat in the aisle seat with his back to me, and he did not say one word all the way. I was so frustrated with him. Then when we were getting off, he asked if I liked barbecue, and I said sure, and he asked me to go to a football barbecue that night. He was a junior and a football star, and I thought he needed a date badly. I didn't know any of the other girls there very much, and they were all in jeans, and I was wearing a skirt, and I felt out of place, and we didn't have much to say to each other. After that, there was a school skating party, and he asked me to go, but I already had plans. In the spring, he asked me to go to the junior picnic, which was at Lake Dallas, a long way to go. A rich guy at school had a station wagon, a wooden one, and he had taken the back seats out, and a bunch of us just rode bouncing on the floor. We stayed just eating and walking around at Lake Dallas. Again, I didn't know the other girls, and I was embarrassed to ask Leon where the restroom was, so I didn't go all day. Then we got in the wagon and bounced all the way home. When we got to my house, I jumped out and ran to my front door as fast as I could go, latched the screen, and peed all over myself. Leon was standing standing on the porch asking me if I was busy next Saturday. I really can't remember any other encounter till that summer when I went with some friends to the Vickery
Get
Park
around
swimming pool.
amnesia.
Several of us walked there together, and while we were swimming, someone said, "There's Leon," and they went to him and asked him to come in swimming. He was in his jeans and so forth. He knocked one of them into the pool and hit the other one. He turned and left. Later I learned that J.W. and Dot had driven him there. She might remember why. I asked her, she doesn't remember this at all. We were all in shock. The next day he came and apologized, and I forgave him, and we started dating. All the guys were afraid to even speak to me. I remember going to a lot of wrestling matches with Dot and J.W. on Tuesday nights that summer. We went steady my sophomore year and Leon's senior year, nearly every Saturday we'd play miniature golf or go to a movie and go eat at El Phoenix. Enchiladas were 90 cents and teas 10 cents, and that was a lot of money. Then he went to SMU on a football scholarship. We didn't see each other quite as often, but still we're going steady. He injured his knee his first year and was on crutches most of the time. Leon never proposed to me, but I always just assumed when I finished high school we'd get married and I'd get a job and support us. He never suggested it or even mentioned such a thing. I remember once when I got mad at him, I threw his new senior ring I was wearing in his front yard. I don't remember why. Then once he was mad at me and drove his car too fast around the corner and wrecked it. We were immature for sure. In the spring of my senior year, Leon suggested that we were too serious and needed to quit seeing each other so much. I started making plans to go to Abilene Christian, and we quit seeing each other altogether. One year I came home on Thanksgiving, and Mama Joe told me at church that Leon was having his Thanksgiving. Oh, this was so sad. He was having his Thanksgiving dinner with a girlfriend in Trinidad where he worked every 3 months. Well, I thought, I guess that's that, and I'd better get on with my studies. At the end of my junior year, Leon graduated from SMU, a tough 5-year ME degree, and went to work for TP&L. I don't remember seeing him during that time, but sometime during my senior year, he asked me out, and we were both back together again. During Christmas, he proposed and gave me a ring. Ruby started making expensive wedding plans, which I did not want, so we decided to elope. When I graduated in June, we'd just say, sorry, but we're already married. On December 30th, 1949, we went to get our license and met the Church of Christ preacher at the courthouse. We made an appointment, we made an appointment with him to get married at his home that evening. And Paul and Nancy Wallach drove us back to Kaufman that night for our wedding. Ruby never forgave us or Lyle Price, the preacher. J.W. and Dorothy were the only ones we told. When I got back to Abilene after the holidays, my favorite teacher told me that he was failing me in a freshman anatomy class. I had not gone to any of my labs that semester because I already had a minor in biology, and I knew that Dr. W. knew that I knew all that stuff, and I didn't believe I would not pass. I needed that class since I'd changed my major to PE. I said I'd take it in the spring semester, and he said it wouldn't be offered then. I thought, well, fooey with all this, and I called Leon and said, come get me, and here we are 60 years later. No regrets. It would never have worked with any other fella. The end.